Alexander Isak wants to join Liverpool, and Liverpool are going to bid with him, especially now that they sold Luis Diaz for upwards of 75 million, and that they're looking to sell Darwin Nunez for near the same price or a little bit less. Alexander Isak at Liverpool, in my opinion, would almost guarantee them the league. Alexander Isak is probably the second best striker in the Prem, top three, top five probably in the world, and the signing of him would be amazing to Liverpool. Um, and the thing is, Liverpool are safe with financially. They haven't spent since like 2 seasons ago. They didn't spend last summer. They didn't spend in January, and they've sold Luis Diaz for 75 million. That's upward. That's probably half of what Isak cost. And them selling Darwin Nunez would probably just put him of par with financially. Alexander Isak and his team would fit perfectly. I think you could put. I think Ekitike. This gives Ekitike more time to adapt because he wouldn't have to start right away off the games. I think he would come in as a sub over and over again. I think he would come in all the time. And the thing about Isak is he does have injury problems, right? But I think if Liverpool rotates him and Ekitike a couple times, I think he would be just fine. And Newcastle, he had to play every game, of every minute of every game because of Newcastle's. He is literally all of Newcastle's attack. At Liverpool, he won't be. It won't be his attack. It's Mo Salah's. No matter who comes in, it's Mo Salah's attack. It's Mo Salah who is gonna be the top, the person with the top goals, maybe even top assists now. But I think it takes some pressure off for Isaac because he won't have to be the man leading the team. But that it does add that pressure of how much he costs and how big his name is in the Premier League. I think as the head striker of a team as big as Liverpool, he's gonna have a lot of eyes on him, especially because of his price. But it's one of those signings that excites you. It's one of those signings that excites not just Liverpool, but excites I think neutral fans. I consider myself more of a neutral fan than a Manchester United fan because I came into the Premier League pretty late because I began watching Liga MX and I began watching La Liga before the Premier League. I'm pretty new, I would say, to the Premier League, probably 2019, 2020. But this is a signing that excites me. This is a signing that I'm like, I need to watch Liverpool. I was ready about that with words. I was ready like that with Ekitike, but now with Alexander Isak, I think this Arne Slot's team is building like he wants. I think this is one of them. I think Liverpool should be looking to be win everything they can. I don't think they will because the Champions League is very unpredictable. But I think Liverpool should be looking to go out and try to win everything, if not compete for anything, and get the league. I don't. I think if they only get the league, I don't see it as a failure because winning the Premier League, especially this season, I think is going to be very hard with the likes of Chelsea, with the likes of Arsenal, just announcing Gyökeres and they're signing of Zubimendi, who I highly rate. With Manchester City signing, they just signed a new goalkeeper with Nuri, Turkey, Reinders. I think this is going to be one of the best Premier League seasons we've seen, but I still think Liverpool is number one. I still think Liverpool are near guaranteed. But the thing is, this could go very wrong for Liverpool if they don't what's it called, if they don't mesh, if they don't work together. I think if you start the season off with six new players on starting 11, it might mess a couple things around. I think one of the best bets would probably be start off with mostly players that started last season, like the Soboslai, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, and then put in the words, put in the Isak, and then your center backs have to be Konate, Van Dyke, and then I think Kirkes will adapt just fine, or maybe he might even start the season off for Robertson. I think Frimpong might start, but I think I'm pretty confident that Connor Bradley's gonna start. So I think Slot will plug them in over the season. I don't think all of these Kirkes, Frimpong, Isaac, Ekitike, words. I don't think they're all going to start right away. I don't think they're all going to be five starters. I think Arne Slot's best bet is to start with probably 9 players, 8 to 9 players from last season, and then plug in the new players over time. For there might be some pressure about to Ernest Slot of starting Isak right away, of starting Florian Wirtz, of starting Ekitike too. But I think Ernest Slot is smart enough and is like confident in himself enough and has enough power and leadership in this squad that he will be playing them in overtime. So it runs smoothly. I rate Ernest Slot very highly. I would watch him at Feyenoord when Santi Jimenez was there. I think when they were together, I literally watch teams just because there's Mexican players right there. So I've watched Arne Slot a good amount of times. Um, and then last season they won the Prem, so I think bagging him was just perfect. But Isak and his Liverpool team would be amazing to watch. I think it would put him. I think they were already front runners before even the Isak, but I think they just put him at a level above everyone else. I like Ekitike, and it's funny because I remember last video I was talking about how Newcastle should sell Isak like in the moment, get the 120 million so they could buy Ugo Ekitike, but now it looks like they're gonna go for Wissa or Brentford. I think they're gonna go for other play like I think they're in talks for Sesko. So I think going from Ekitike, I think like I said, they should have done what I told them. I'm just saying they should have done what I told them. I told them to sell Isaac, get 120 million, and get Uga Katika right away. But nah, they're gonna lose both the players now. So we'll see. We'll see. They'll probably end up getting Sesko if United doesn't sell it off for them. But hey, man, they should have listened to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Liverpool are looking very dangerous. I'm a Madrid fan, and this Liverpool team is looking very scary. I think they should probably go for a center back, but Gravenberch played center back too, so we'll see what Liverpool does. But wow, Liverpool are putting in a masterclass transfer window, and Liverpool fans should be amazing, should be excited, should be so happy. And wow, from a Madrid fan to Liverpool, wow, you guys are doing amazing job.